Well, this was pretty inevitable. I saw all the YouTube videos and I had to have one. This looks awesome. Yeah, you saw a lot of unboxings already. Not everybody does the unboxings the same. So let's do it. There it is. There it is. Whoa, this is, guys, this is more beautiful than expected and bigger than expected.
That's quite big.
Very, very nice.
Impressive.
Very, very nice. Very soft wheels, very grippy. I already saw that the articulation of the car is real good. You have to drive it, of course, before we can judge this. I think this can go up. Nope. Okay, we have to. Whoa, this looks real nice. Did I already said that? Yeah, I did. FMS did, yeah, hit the ball out of the ballpark with this thing. Pretty heavy for not having anything brass on there. And holy crap, this is already okay. I hope I didn't break that. Oh yeah, suspension is like real nice. I see something that I don't like here already. The interior is a little bit down on the other side, so it's sitting up here, and this is a little down. Interior, yeah, there are lots of people that do stuff with that. This is going to be my, this is going to be not a shelf queen, but I'm going to make it as beautiful as can be. We got this nice transmitter here and lots of possibilities and lots of stuff on there. If you don't know what it is, I don't know what it is either, so you have to read a manual. I'm not going to keep this transmitter on there. I'm going to do my radio link on there, but this is for the first drive. I'm going to use this just to get the feel of it and see how it all works. I think it's going to be good. The 4 jerry cans that you have to put on top, a head, zip ties, something to put the shovel in, and an axe here, and also this thing, I don't know what this is, but we'll figure that out, and some Velcro tape and some Allen keys. Very tiny one over there. These wires, yeah, you have to mount them on top here, and they go to the bumper. But yeah, we all know that when you take the lid off, you have to unhook it all the time. I don't think I'm going to do that. I want these things on there, but I had them on my Bronco. The first time I ran it with these things on the Bronco, I lost them. I lost one, and then after a while the other one. So, and you cannot find these things back. A wrench, camel trophy, some things over here. I don't know what this is. Child stickers. I don't know where I'm going to put them. And also different license plates. I don't know if I'm going to use these. They look good, but I don't know. Maybe I'm going to make my own license plate. This is the big one. The big one is going on top here. There's a small one. I don't know where the small one is going, but I think on the rear. Yeah, we all know how it opens. I haven't seen it yet, so this, and that's open. So easy. Looks good. 4-link suspension over here, 4-link suspension over here. These are all plastic. Okay, there it is. Button is over here. That's cool, so you can put it on and off when the lid is on. ESC, I don't think this is waterproof, this stuff. 550 can, 32 turns. Steering servo is mounted on the axle. These things are for the power and stuff. Man, looks, yeah, it feels good. And I also want these lights to go on here, these front lights. Body is pretty detailed, although, yeah, I think it's sitting a little bit low here, but so the wires go underneath here, so that's cool. But it should have made it a little bit further here. See what I mean? That would be better, I think. Maybe we can arrange something there. See, this is the clips. I think the clips is a little too short here, if you know what I mean. Cables are very well managed over here. Also very nice, very good. I have a lot of things in mind to work on this car because, like I already mentioned, this is going to be a little shelf queen car driven thing. I don't know how you call it. This is movable, so that's good. We have to change this, otherwise the lights don't work all, but we're going to figure that out. On the rear, this is going away. I'm going to take this off after a while. I'm going to drive it like it is now. Also over here, I'm going to mount a light in there. Guys, this is looking very cool. And these things, can you take this off? No, there's screws in there. And this is wood. I don't know if it's real wood. Feels like real wood, or is it just something plastic? Okay guys, there is a plastic thing on here on the front window. Like that.
Hello there.
So don't forget to do that. 3S battery in there, of course. You're going to not drive this on 2S. And you push it on. 3S. Of course, you have to put this on first, huh? Steering is quite good. Yeah, it's adequate. Let me see how it runs. Mind you, this is a brush motor. Pretty good. Pretty good. So let's see. Huh, no problems. No problem whatsoever. So that's good. That's nice. Yeah, this is brushed, so we're going to run this a couple of times brushed, and maybe we're going to change it to a brushless system. Normally you just have to put it on like that. Flicker it on. It's on. Yeah, it's on. So now normally there are lights, but I don't know what channels there are, like 3, no, 4. Okay, that's 2-speed, I think. Okay, there, these are the lights. Very nice yellow. I kind of like that. Let me see if this is already, okay, there, this light is on, so that's not good. So we're going to have to change that. Stopping lights and rear lights, see? So this is when it runs to the back. Normally you have your lights on, so these have to burn. And this is your fog light, so that's something else. We have to change that. So we're going to change that immediately because I don't like that. No indicators. That's good. I'm going to let them off because normally you can put, if you turn on this and put channel 4, you have indicator. See? Also in the front here, you have an indicator. I like that it's, but maybe we're going to let it burn, you know? US lights are always on. What do you think? Always indicator lights on, all 4.
5 minutes later.
So guys, I'm figuring out the lights here, and now you can see I have brake, I have reverse lights, and I have also, look, brake lights. But on the fact, when it comes from factory, the dip switch is on here. It's on the top. So you have front, rear. You don't have brake. So you have to put the dip switch on this one. You have to put that down. Otherwise you don't have brake. So now you can see it brakes, and I have reverse lights. So that's good. I'm still figuring out the rest of the lights.
2,000 years later.
So guys, I've been playing here with these lights, and I must say it's been quite a challenge for me, but I got them working. I didn't get all because there were lights that work together, and I cannot manage to get them separate at the moment. So this is how I plugged it in. You have to watch the wires, of course. Like I already said, this wire comes from here, that goes into the second one. That wire comes from the bucket over here, goes into the first one. Then you have your 3-wire harness. I took the first and the second one out, and I plugged it in, and they are all connected into the third one. Like I already mentioned, maybe I wanted to get the blinkers on, and I managed to get that. So now when everything's on there, on channel 5, I've got first step, blinkers on and front lights on. But the blinkers are all burning. So you kind of like it or you don't. It is what it is. And then on the second one, these ones. So that's good, that's cool. But stupid thing is I can't get these to work because like I already mentioned, the dip switch was on up, so you don't have brake. But if now we're going to put it forward and now we brake, we have brake and the 4 lights come on. I don't have a Defender. I don't know what light normally runs or with your DRLs. Is it this one or this one? Leave a comment down below. But I think this one is normally on and these ones are your brake lights. But because they are wired together, yeah, you have to wire them separately to get them to work with your DRLs. For the moment, I'm going to let these blinkers on because I kind of like that. So for now, I'm going to drive it like this. If you like it or not, yeah, it is what it is. I kind of like it.
Later that same evening.
Yeah, guys, I couldn't help myself, but I already started with, yeah, weathering these things. Yeah, I like them real old and used. So tomorrow I'm going to do some matte varnish on there, and I think this is going to look awesome.
The following day.
Hoe bezig gewoon met de platte stand? switchen. Get over.
Yeah!
Nou, links naar voren. Daar, links naar voren. Nou. Onze goede test geweest, kanteltest.
Well guys, you saw the footage of it, and yeah, it isn't good as the other guys tell you that it's good. It's quiet. It's very, very quiet. You don't hear it. I don't know how they did it, but it runs so smooth. It's extraordinary. I don't know how to describe it. Climbing abilities is pretty good for this top heavy thing here. The only thing I don't like is the rear lights. I'll get back to you on that one. The blinkers, they burn now with all the rest. I kind of like that. I don't know if it's normal, but I like that. So I think I'm going to let that sit. Tires, they are very, very grippy for a standard tire. They are very good. I'm going to switch to metal to beadlocks just because I know beadlocks are better. These, if you run them to water, there are holes in, so you're going to kill your foams. About the rear lights, yeah, if you brake, like if you go forward and brake, you see, normally these ones are the brake lights and these ones has to stay on, but I'm going to divide that because I don't want that. I want these to burn and these to stop when you stop. This thing surprised me a lot, and I mean a lot. I really like this thing. I really dig it. This is not going to be sold. I'm going to keep it and I'm going to work on it and I'm going to treasure it. If you like more footage of it and see what I'm going to do with this, and you like to see more of in-depth things that I have a lot of things in mind, so let me know in the comments so I make a little more of a, a playlist out of them. See you in the next one. Bye. I think there are people wondering why the jerry cans weren't on top, but yeah, they are drying over here. I did do this weathering on them. I wanted to be very rusty and very used. I think this succeeded. I don't know what you think about it, so let me know in the comments if you like it. I think I really like it. Yeah, sorry about the noise, but that's my other battery that is discharging. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.